And I need you. And I miss you. Boom. Vanessa Carlton, 1,000 miles. And I need you. And I miss you. And now I wonder. That's enough of that. Oh man, don't try to get my phone in the picture. You don't know who I'm texting? No.
Okay.
No. Ow. No.
I'm not a dog.
It'd be a shame if somebody ripped them.
No, don't! I have to print them again.
Oh, you gotta use my...
No, please don't! Please don't! It took forever.
Alright, you get a choice. I'm either gonna rip these papers or shoot you with the sock gun.
Shoot me with the sock gun.
Okay.
Please don't do it super close.
But I have to.
Okay, rip the papers. Rip the papers. Rip the papers. That's too close! That's too close. That's too close.
She's crying.
Sometimes you're a mean human, but right now I think you're a nice human. Doesn't it hurt really bad?
It is sting. Especially right there on that soft skin.
It does
It's got a
sting.
little sting to it. I'm gonna try to catch it. Not bad. Dang. Skills, bruh. If I'm not confident in all three centralized problems. And the first centralized problem we're gonna talk about is the elbow slip, okay? Him turning away from me, his shoulder scooting away. Nope, that's the other way, that's my last one. And this elbow slipping down below my crotch. If that happens, he's out. The second one we're gonna talk about is I have to worry about the leg scissor, him driving up on top of me. So if I'm here, so leg over my head, I turn up to my side, I hit my leg scissor, boom, I'm coming up, and I'm stacking him up on top. I can't go to my knee, but I stack him up on top of himself. The third, which he was trying to do a second ago, is the hitchhiker. That means like I broke the grip, and I went to lay back, and then he hitchhiked away from me, right? That's like the most heartbreaking escape, because I did everything right, I got into the position, and then he just escaped it, right? That's your three centralized problems, spiderweb, right? Now there's some ways that we can fix this. Number one is I can go to a leg grip. That's gonna keep him from both driving up into me. It'll also keep him from hitchhiking away. The other one is I can go to an inside grip. Here, I can go to a far leg grip, or I can grab his hips here. This one right here allows me to go get up on top of him and finish from there. The other thing that we're gonna talk about today, when you're talking about the elbow slip, okay? Now, what's the rule that everybody's heard that you should never do when doing an arm bar? Y'all have heard me say it probably. What should my feet never do? Cross, right? Which is sometimes true. And you'll hear other jiu-jitsu coaches that'll be like, it's okay to cross your feet, right? It's a pretty common, like, argued point in jiu-jitsu. Who's right? Because you got high-level people on both sides of the aisle that are saying it's never okay to cross your feet, and other people that are saying that you should cross your feet for arm bars. Well, it depends on what he's trying to do. Both work, both have their place. The upside to crossing my feet, when I cross my feet, I'm getting my legs under his shoulder. That's gonna help with the elbow slip, okay? The problem with it though is I'll lose my cross face on his head with this leg. If I'm not crossing my feet, if I'm not worried about that, then I need to get to an asymmetrical position with my knees. So let's say if I'm here and I'm hooking the leg, I won't get a grip. I wanna turn my knees at an angle here. That's also gonna help with the shoulder slip. If I'm sitting here and I'm just square, there's no tightness on his shoulder here. Make sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
So now we're gonna do some roll for purpose. We're gonna start in spiderweb, and then after that, I'm gonna teach. I don't expect all of y'all to remember everything I just taught tonight, but I wanted to hit on those fundamental little concepts, as I always do whenever y'all have ever been in the beginning of one of my series. Is I always start with fundamental concepts and build into technique. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Back on the mat again, back in the saddle again, baby. I'm not rolling, he almost hurt me, but it's okay. What I really want to focus on is making sure that your concepts and your fundamentals are correct. When I talk about fundamentals, I'm not talking like arm bars from guard and stuff. I'm talking about, do you understand the fundamental positions and like where everything needs to be for you to properly finish this? Okay. Now you might think that you do because you roll with white belts all the time, and white belts suck at jiu-jitsu, right? And so do blue belts most of the time. No offense, guys. You really start learning jiu-jitsu at like, I don't know, black belt. So, just kidding. I see people all the time when they're trying to finish arm bars, they're pulling like this back. I'm gonna show you guys a couple reasons why that sucks. Number one is I'm losing connection to his elbow. So even if his arm did separate, there's nothing keeping his elbow from slipping between my legs. I'm losing that connection. The other thing is, I wanna show y'all something. All right, hold this real tight. Pretty strong guy, I'm a pretty strong guy. Hold it real tight, all right? Okay, now I'm gonna show you an even better. Let go. Keep this really tight. Don't let me straighten your arm out. Ready? It's the stupidest effing way to try to finish an armbar that exists. He doesn't even need a grip, okay? If he's got a gi to grab, it's never gonna work. If he grabs his hand, it's never gonna work. It is the worst possible way to finish an armbar, by pulling back on somebody's elbow. The further down the lever I control and am pulling, the stronger I am. So let's do this little bicep slicer here. He grips. We're gonna do it this way first. All I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to a figure four with my arms. I'm gonna grip. I'm gonna turn the key of the truck on here, and then I'm just gonna pull. And I may get a tap right there, okay? Because that sucks. But if a lot of times what they'll do is they'll kind of start panicking a little bit, and then I can finish my armbar. So again, I'm here. I've got my grip real tight. Don't let me have it, okay? I want to turn the key of the truck on. I'm gonna kind of compress in and down and pull back. And then now he's thinking about tapping. He's thinking about, oh shit, I gotta get out of this position. And then I'm gonna fall to his head. Now that's a little bit of his pain compliance move. I'm gonna add one more to it because both of these, that one kind of sucks a little bit. Doesn't work all the time. This one works a little bit better. Take your leg and kick it over. Figure four. Hold that really, really, really tight. Like, don't let me have it. Figure four the leg over, boom. That one I like much better because it actually attacks the grip. The other cool thing about that one is if he does drive up into me, super, super strong, boom. He's right in my triangle, okay? Let's drill that. 1, 2, 3.
That shit was actually hurt. Yeah, that was hurt.
He said he had to get you back for hurting his knee.
I didn't know I hurt his knee. I hurt your knee for real.
I mean, not bad. Like when you hitchhiking around, my leg kind of got caught a little bit. It's fine.
See, I didn't even know that.
Big deal.
I didn't even know that.
Wow.
So Coleman, why are we wearing the Yodel Boy costume?
So I'm gonna wear the Yodel Boy for a week's worth of no-gi classes. Then Jake's gonna wear it to teach a class.
I'm gonna teach one no-gi class. And I really wanted to be that one, but I'm 99% sure I won't even get it on.
We're gonna try.
I think it's gonna stop at my forearm. It's the more technical stuff. My mindset is, I want to teach y'all to be black belts. I don't want to teach y'all to like beat people that suck. I want to teach y'all to beat people that are good, right? So we're gonna talk about a couple things here. It's a sexy way to get down with me. I like that. So now he's doing two things. He's got a grip that is gonna be harder to break like the one that I just did, but also I don't have a cross-faced leg anymore. So it's easier for him to sit up into me. Because most of the time when this isn't here and they sit up into me, what I can do is just flare my knee out and staple his head to the floor. I wanna be here, super, super tight. I don't wanna be out here away from the arm pulling. I wanna be super, super tight. I'm also, once again, I'm not pulling back at all. At this position, what I'm actually gonna do is just pull up, okay? I'm just gonna kind of pull up, and my grip is gonna switch. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm pulling my heels tight, and I'm just gonna let my body weight fall to his head and start working on this grip, boom, here, okay? And I keep it as I rotate around. So I'm here, he's under, I'm really, really tight. I always like falling toward the head. I don't want to pull back where he's strong. I want to go this way. Think about the arm, like Arms aren't very strong this way, right? Okay, so I'm here. I gotta have enough leverage to break this grip here. Okay, so I'm super tight. Pull him up. See that? Hold it super tight, Petey. Pull him up. Switch. Hold it super tight. Switch. Figure 4. I'm as far down to his wrist as I can, and I'm pulling up toward his head, and I'm just letting gravity do the work. Everybody good? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Of course it works. I'm teaching it, dog. Everything I teach works. The other coaches, what they teach works too.
I know he couldn't wait. We can't keep him off of it. We tried. We can't keep him off
Any
of it.
words for him?
If a handicapped man can do it, we all can do it.
Today, for real, if I can do it, y'all can do it. I'm so excited to be back, boy. Boy, I miss teaching some jiu-jitsu. I just get so excited just talking about jiu-jitsu, just nerding out about little details about jiu-jitsu. Conservative with my energy. I want to make this guy right here use lots of energy. I want to use as little energy as possible. That's jiu-jitsu. There's a lot more to it. That's jiu-jitsu. Where he can't use muscle or whatever, or even if he can, he's using tons of energy to stay in the fight. And then I'm just using my leverage, my body weight, my position to either finish him or make him extremely tired. Exhaustion makes cowards of all men. Hard to be tough when you're super tired and you can't breathe. Easy to be tough when you're not tired. Okay, cardio has a role to play with that, but good technique means he gets tired and I don't. How many of you guys have ever rolled with a higher level person that don't seem like they're in that good of shape, and after the round you're like dying and out of breath and they don't look like they've done anything? Raise your hand if that's happened to you. If not, you probably never rolled with a higher level person, right? That's jiu-jitsu. All right, mouthpieces in. Let's choke each other's faces. 1, 2, 3. Somebody right? Y'all can go with each other. Moses to that. We got an odd number. I can see, but don't nobody. Yo, big old purple belt ass. Ain't nobody trying to roll with you. Look like Shamu out in the middle of the damn mat. Hell no, ain't nobody trying to roll with a damn silverback gorilla. What the hell you gonna do with a silverback? You ain't got no neck. Half jiu-jitsu don't even work on your big old ass. I got nothing to choke.
That's all true.
Neck cranking, shoulder locking.
That's all
leg
true.
locking. That's the whole game.
That's all true. If jiu-jitsu work, it works. That's all I'm saying.